I don't wanna move on, but I thought I made it clear before. I'm good on my own, and I'm kinda problem being alone. I don't wanna move on, but I thought I made it clear before. I'm good on my own, and I'm kinda problem being alone. I don't wanna move on, but I thought I made it clear before. I'm good on my own, and I'm kinda problem being alone. I don't wanna move on.
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys and dip out the ends. Jump in the ride and burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't watch the way that I'm in. Now we on the block with the up for events. Skin get close, cause you plotting on them with the tints on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap, all ready to go and jump in.
Switch.
I love my dear. There aren't enough words to describe the intricacies of your beauty. I see you and I'm taken back every time, like the first time. Wherever this course takes us, I'm here for the long haul as long as you're there with me. We know great days. None. Your essence lights up my existence and everybody around you. Love. I'm here for the long haul as long as you're there with me.
Steve, le poisson Steve, il est orange, il a des bras et des jambes, le poisson Steve. Le poisson Steve, il est vraiment très beau.
Let's play along.
Il peut nager sur la terre, il peut marcher dans l'eau. Le poisson Steve, ils sont forcément mauvais, mais on l'aime bien.
Till the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find. Under the stars up in the sky. I got lost in the night. Under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find. Under the stars up in the sky.
Everything that's pulling me apart, and I know it's not the end, but this could be a start. There is nothing left to hold on to, and my feet are off the ground, and I let go of everything that I have ever known.
Welcome all to the Italian GP, Monza GP. It is I, Renocas One here, and joined by the one and lonely Soda Soccer.
Wow. Fancy seeing us back again for another weekend for FL. And I mean, we're here for a banger. Monza, it's a beloved track in all of motorsport, and even more so in the boat racing community.
True, yeah, everybody loves it, and it is a very, very iconic track. We've been racing on this layout for years, and it should be everybody should know every turn by heart now, and all the names as well. Like for example, Parabolica and Variante Ascari. You know.
All right, this guy just pulled up the track map. Let's go.
I didn't actually. I actually remember. Ozone taught me those. Ozone taught me those. I know my stuff.
Damn. All right, this guy is smarter than I am today. Expect all the knowledge to be coming from the Estonian. But we have more interesting things to talk about than Monza.
Yes,
For now.
sir.
And that's Zandvoort. That was a race right now. Oh
Yeah,
my.
it was truly a really enjoyable race to watch because there was so much like action everywhere, people battling all the time, and like yeah, it was beautiful to watch. What wasn't that beautiful to watch was the Itzhazar's qualification, or I mean, it's lap one.
The
what
quali
happened.
was
The quali was
fascinating.
beautiful. Yeah.
Like that quali. I mean, Mafioso took pole by 0.35. This guy's just boring, to be honest. I'll look. But like, at this point, what do we expect? We expect Mafioso just to win everything. So Yazar did basically the best he could with a P2 in quali. Even took the lead on lap one,
Mm.
and then we witnessed it all fall apart. And then he ended up finishing in. Hold on,
Yeah.
P13. That's worse when Okay, yeah, this guy's cooked. But no,
Yeah.
very unfortunate. We thought he could bring the fight to Mafioso after taking the lead on that one. Sadly, no one managed. Because my god, that guy was dominant.
True. And I mean, Live Network did well as well, you know. Where did he
Yeah, I
finish?
mean the P2 finish
Oh,
for the Canadian, like that's pretty good. That's one of his first is his first podium in FL. Actually, wait, it might not be. No, I
Oh.
think it's his second podium. He got a
I mean, he
podium in
hasn't.
Silverstone.
He usually has been just done like really good qualification, then just like went away when the race starts, pretty much.
Yeah, like this guy is the biggest quality merchant within so even more so over Blip Dash, and like that's definitely a statement right there.
Yeah,
But
I
no,
mean,
this guy he's I mean pretty late in the season, so he's not gonna be thing for the championship. But I mean, he could be putting his foot in for a race win soon because
yeah, the weather is beautiful.
Did we
indeed.
just okay.
No,
Anyways.
I'm fine, guys.
We also saw
Yep.
saw not only we've got a new co-commentator. Renocast has unfortunately died, been replaced. But I think he may come back from the dead any time now, hopefully. And he has become a fish laser. He's been reincarnated as a fish.
Now we're good, guys.
Who knows
Bro,
what even
I'm gonna kick that guy from
this
the
guy
server.
gotta get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways, we also saw Ikaros and Yoshi having a pretty much a full race battle, which is pretty crazy. We were focused on them for about what felt like half a race. And we saw, well, we didn't see it much to be honest, but Mapeki had a huge recovery drive to position P6, which is a ridiculous result. After a pretty poor lap one, I think he got bumped down to around P22. So, a great recovery drive from him. And, I mean, some pretty surprising results from a few people. And I think we should see what that did to the standings, right?
Oh yeah, true. We should do that indeed. So let's move
Let's
our
shuffle
way.
over here.
Yes, sir. to the driver standings. Yeah.
I mean, let's take a look at this. I mean, no one's shocked to see Mafiosa in the lead. I feel like that's become a normality at this point. But Yoshi
True.
is trying to break that trend eventually. Mafiosa is currently online though, so I don't think we'll be seeing his championship lead being overtaken this race. But Yoshi will be slowly trying to chip away at that lead. Unfortunately, didn't manage to do so last race with Mafiosa
Sir.
winning. Yoshi getting a P3. Unfortunate for him. But he's definitely gonna bring the fight to Mafiosa.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to ban the guy. Oh.
No worries. But Gilo, he's back today, ladies and gentlemen. Gilo is back. So we could be seeing him back into this championship fight. He's been gone for a few races. He's had a nice holiday out during the summer. Extended a little bit too far. He's missed Australia and wait, did he miss Australia? I might be tweaking. I don't think he missed
know.
Australia. But he
I
definitely missed
missed
Zambot.
Australia, so
Yeah. I was one that was supposed to be there. I'm supposed to know that. But he's definitely been king when it comes to turning up to races. That's why you see Killalol only 28 points behind. I mean, that's also thanks to Killalol's great results recently. Consistently a top 10 driver now. After getting that podium in Canada, which hella impressive. So he's definitely I wouldn't say giving a championship fight. I think the championship is between these top three on the standings right now. But he's definitely best of the rest so far.
oh yeah, they're all cooking here. Yes sir, top 7, incredible. And then we also had this beautiful rest of the grid. Yes, I was listening.
True. Yeah, no, I mean, Zinzoom falling off. What a surprise. He's been inactive for a while now, so it makes sense. And we also see Blip Dash finally gaining a position for once. I mean, this
True.
guy's been inactive for like 5-6 races now.
True.
And we see also 2 green and red backgrounds down at the bottom. These 2 Brazilian, I think they're both Brazilian. It's a Brazilian team. These Guarana Racing drivers, 7-point splits them, but they finally have 2 drivers in this top 14 board. And I mean, you see the little green arrow. They're just going upwards, man. They're cooking
Sir.
recently. But we don't just have driver standings. We have a few team standings to also look at.
Yeah.
And yet again, we see nothing changed. Nothing's happening.
Nothing has changed.
Why is
It's
nothing
the same.
happens? Makes do something interesting. I mean, Cookie Munchers gained 4 points to Vanwave. What's 4 points gonna do, guys? That's a almost 100-point gap. If you do 4 points a race, you're gonna be like 50 points off by the end of the season. Lock in, fellas. All right. We got Sigma Grindset falling behind. They've lost Xenix because he's like he's doing university. Ugh.
Ew.
But Armorcraft's are slowly trying to take that opportunity. And Sandstorm actually got the 3rd best result in Zanvot with 118 points. So they're trying to take that P5 spot from Alpig. But you know, hold on. I've just heard that we have a special guest.
Special guest.
And just before we got Quali
what?
of
Okay.
the poster boy, the Italian driver, legendary A7, should be joining us in just a minute. Let me get him in the VC
Sir.
right now, and then we'll teleport him over here. And we get a nice inside. If he, hold on, we need to actually get him in here first. We'll have a very small amount of time to talk to legendary A7.
Yeah.
But it's nice to get a nice insight on how these drivers are feeling before the race, before quali. One of the most high intensity qualities you have in the entirety of boat racing. And it's interesting to see what goes through drivers' head, because it can be a lot at times. But this guy is not joining VC. I don't know if we can get him.
He might be. Yeah, he might be busy. Already logged in. Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
wait. Hold on.
Yeah. You can do a 30
My
second.
dragging didn't work.
Ding. I have to lower my volume.
Legendary A7!
There we go.
Are you
Oh,
in
hell yeah.
spectator?
No, I'm not.
Are you?
Alright, guys.
Did you join the event?
I did. Yeah, I'm driving in the event, you know.
Are you being? Are you in a boat?
No, I'm
You
in
know
the
what?
interview room, man.
Oh, well, I don't see you. That's very unfortunate.
He's
well,
here in spirit, guys.
he is
Trust,
here in spirit.
trust,
We are.
I'm here. I'm here.
We can ask some questions either way
All right.
while you sit on the grid for quali to begin. I mean, we have 49 drivers here today. What do you have? What goes through your head before a qualifying session in F1?
Well, the one-shot quality is going to be really interesting because the track is short, and we see on the leaderboard, for example, we have really small gaps. So the one-shot quality will be really important. We could also expect someone interesting, like an outsider doing pole, because that's an opportunity. I mean, it's a quite easy track. It's hard to get a perfect lap, but it's not that hard. For example, it's really different than Zandvoort, the last race. Here you can really do a good lap without, having to take so much risk. So quali will be really interesting, I guess.
I mean, I hope so. I mean, qualifying was pretty interesting in Zandvoort. We saw we saw some unconventional lines from people like Blip Dash. I don't think we're seeing as much of that today. But we may see some shocks, like you said. It is such a precise track to master, and one tiny mistake could cost so much when it comes to Q3.
Definitely.
So, best of luck to you. The first step is getting to Q3. Hopefully, you make that look
Yeah.
easy, and hopefully you do pretty well. And thank you for joining us. But we'll let you lock in for qualifying now. So, thank you very much, Legendary.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, that was Legendary A7, everybody. And I mean, that's he said it well. It's gonna be close.
Yeah, it's gonna be really close.
We have a few people not
Not in
readying up.
events.
Ready up, fellas.
True, ready
Build
up.
this up. Lock in.
What's taking these guys so long?
I can't. Doesn't work. Okay, I'm just gonna start. Okay, we have Q1 starting in 15 seconds now. This time in Q1, 3 laps to set the best time possible to advance into Q2.
True.
The top 34 advance into that pristine Q2. So many of the drivers we just mentioned in that top 14 standings should find it pretty easy. But you never know. We have seen a few upsets in our time, not so much in Q1, but definitely in Q2. So it's definitely something to look out for, as we see a few mistakes from people like Gaitix in the background. But all these drivers, as Legendary said, there's so many people in such a close area. There's about 20 drivers on screen right now, and less than half a second separates them after one of the hardest braking zones in boat racing. And we see Mapeki next to Paper Yoshi, actually.
Yeah.
One of our championship contenders with a bit of a slower lap to start out with. But you see Life Network, who got P2 in the last race, leading the train for now. Mafios are losing a little bit, just that, and Blip Dash takes that opportunity to take the lead of this current lap. Ikanos as well, one of these drivers who aren't quite in this championship battle, but are managing to make a name for themselves at the moment.
True indeed. And as they're gonna finish their first lap here, what's gonna be the times here? As we can see, Blip Dash so far setting the fastest lap of them all. A 1 minute 4 second point 488. And if we want to actually compare these to the fastest times ever we have, then we can just take a look at the best practice time set and we can see it's a half a second slower than the world record, which is set by Onikaiser, but it's still really, really, really fast, which is crazy to see.
Sure. And you see the how small the gaps are between the rest of the drivers. I mean, there's 0.002 of a second splitting Life Network and Equinox right now in P2 and P3. So that just, I mean, we have less than 3 times splits P1 and P7 right now. And for reference, 3.5 times separated P1 and P2 in Zandvoort. So this is close. This is very close. And it's only Q1 right now, so it's only gonna get close.
It's only gonna get closer. I see in the Blipdash is going really wide, but Martinitus right now looking to gain a little bit. He's right now in P5. Maybe we can see an improvement here. Maybe
this improvement may jump him up to P2.
Oh!
And it does just about by 1,000th of a second.
What?
Oh
Ozone! Hello!
Wow! We've seen this before with Ozone on some of his more old style tracks. We saw it at Spa, one of his favorite tracks in all of racing, and we see it again today. Another great quali in Q1. I mean, P1. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, this is crazy stuff.
This guy's crazy. We haven't seen this kind of stuff from Ozone for like 3 years, and all of a sudden he's just topping qualifying. I mean, it's not all decided yet, and to be quite honest, this isn't the quality session where a top time like that matters.
Yeah,
but either way,
but this is sending a strong message right now to all the other competitors out here that I am Ozone. I might be old and not using boat cam some of the time, but I can do cook. Yeah.
I mean, it all piles of pressure on, and getting a lap like that so soon can boost the confidence and get him in that flow state.
But maybe Blipdash can answer with something here. Boom! Blipdash takes it back! What the hell? That's a really impressive time here, actually.
I love outside block stops. Oh, yeah, outside block stops on one.
Oh, I forgot to switch camera, but he cooked. Trust me, guys.
Satomni in chat saying he had pole pace for a moment, but Blipdash P1 so far, and Gilo actually sniping P3, splitting Ozone and Martinitus. I mean, it's look at the gaps between some of these drivers. Like the gap between P4 and P8, the gap between P4 and P11 is less than a 10th. Oh, just over a 10th of a second. But this is insanely close.
Yeah, so Tumni really high up as well. EGSR cooking back here as well. P8 for qualification 1. Really solid results. JH Dash. Big Burb. Mafioso and P11 is not usually a place where you see him, but it's always the case with Onikaiser. Onikaiser right now in qualification 1, only in P12. Keep in mind, guys, he is the guy who is holding the world record on the track. And him being in P12 is... I mean, you just don't see that happening that often. You have the fastest pace in the world, and yet you're 12th right now?
Yeah, it's not a... It's a shaky start for the German. He should be able to bounce back. We've seen it time and time again. But it can just rock the nerves of a driver with such a... In his head, that's an underperformance. To some other... Who the hell is in spectator? Lucy Goldie is getting 1 lap this race.
Oh my...
That is unfortunate.
Yeah,
we need to yell at people to not do that. Few bugs, but it's fine. Mafioso taking a dominant lead so far out of turn 1. This guy... I mean, we've talked about his dominance enough. I have more than talked about his dominance, which he showed in Zandvoort, which he's showing in the individual standings And it continues so far into this first lap of Q2. Because my god, that is a huge gap if you
Yeah. I mean,
switch to a further back POV, because oh my, he lost a little bit there, but still, if you look far enough ahead, you can see a gap, and it is definitely pretty big.
yeah.
Goddamn. You see Ozone as well. A little bit slower than that P1 pace that he showed.
Yeah,
But he is
is this
slow.
is Mafio's is this faster than the last qualifications fastest time? If I may
I
ask.
don't. I can quickly double check.
It
I
it
just did keep finish. That's
it's oh my
it's 6,000 quicker than Blip
it's
Dash.
6,000 quicker,
Oh
yeah.
my.
Oh my.
And Ozone currently, he's in a little bit of danger. He's over a second off that P1. He's in P10 right now,
Yeah.
which currently is enough.
But I have even more shocking news. Even more shocking news. Honeycaiser right now. P32. What is this man doing?
Now this is something we need to watch, Reno. This is what we were talking about. It's the nerves are going crazy right now. You see that time gap jump. You see where he made that mistake through that chicane at turn 4 and turn 5. But if he completes a slab, it should probably be enough. But he needs to make sure he doesn't make a big enough mistake for it to cost
Yeah.
him. That's another. Oh my, 3.6 seconds up now. Holy.
He's truly saving time now, finally.
4 seconds almost.
4-second improvement.
This seems like a pretty good lap.
Unless he mows peak time right now, we're looking to have a really good time here.
It's interesting to see where this is. I don't see what his previous lap time was.
Yeah, but he's up in P6 right now.
427,000
P6 right now.
Mafiosa. And Ozone just about improved enough. I talked about it being close. He got a small improvement on his second lap. It was enough to keep him in the top 17. And Legendary as well, just about on the cusp by 6,000ths of a second. Killalol being knocked out. Oh, and it's yeah. Lucioli.
Killer Lol out. Oh yeah, what the hell? Legendary barely making it. Then we have Dig 07 YouTube out. Iltisamor is out. Track 9377 is out as well. What? Ferrari F15. Oinked, Onidalas. So many big names out in qualification too. Wow. Now this is shocking. This is absolutely shocking. 56, we can see 56 bucks are literally making fun of Killer live right now. What is
mean, like, the BMing is crazy. Honeycaiser and Faxio making sure Killalol knows that he's out. Oh my.
Yeah, they're having a little bit fun as Killer is gonna be left here alone as all the friends will soon disappear into the quali tree. Boom! And he's all alone! Oh well. Okay.
And this right now. This is what decides it all. Alright, this is the deciding heat. This is the top 17. That one lap shootout that Legendary was talking about. He just about got in here. Let's see what he can do with this opportunity. As you see, a few drivers just driving by.
Yeah, some people are not starting, so I guess
some people are not moving, so we'll switch perspective onto the rest of the field. And you see about 12, 13 of these drivers all being normal, being kind, and doing their laps normally. Gabe alive with a mistake in the background. And it's actually Martin leading at the moment. But you see drivers like 56 Faxio who got P3 in Q2 and Blipdash who got P2 in Q2 just behind him, who may be looking to try and get past him. Mapeki is there as well. Legendary, the Italian, also trying to get himself into that fight. You see Big Bub got that podium in Hungary out of complete shock. And he is also side by side with Mafioso of all people, but it's BoatLabs with a
Wow.
dominant lead so far. As we get to the final turn of the racetrack, this one it's a lot harder than it looks. You see how wide some drivers go compared to others. A few different lines, but not too much is changed. Blip Dash, what time does he set down for us from to beat? It's on
Ooh.
3-1. That is
Okay.
a very quick time.
Yeah, those are some really spicy times.
What can Lifen, Onekaiser, and Papayoshi do?
What can they-
And Onekaiser, by 12,000 of a second, cannot beat Blip Dash. And it's Blip on pole for them with the driver who gave away a podium position to his teammate for Yoshi's endeavors in the individual standings is now on pole in Italy.
Damn. As the chat goes actually wild by hearing this news. Blip Dash starting on pole. Once again, I believe we've seen Blip Dash on the pole starting before as well, but it didn't convert into a win. I believe it was maybe in Monaco, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he's been on pole a couple times, but
Yeah.
can sometimes struggle to convert that to wins. But I mean, this may be his best opportunity yet. We saw him with some blistering times throughout that entire quali. And now he's here on
True.
pole. He did the
True.
difficult part.
And he's on pole only by 0.012 seconds. Like, that's almost nothing, but still, it's a faster lap, so it is what it
And
is.
some other results to talk about. Ozone, who we saw pop off in Q1, getting dead last in that quali. And Life Network as well, after getting P2 last time in Zandvoort. Unable to put a lap together in Q3, he finds himself just a place above Ozone in P16. And actually, this sounds crazy, but P5 for Mafioso is kind of surprising, as well as P9 for his teammate 32 Gila.
True.
Which is pretty low for two of our title contenders.
It's
Who,
super
and
low.
Papayoshi will be very, very happy to see that he's above the two of them. He will have the advantage going into the start of this race, trying to close that gap to Mafioso for that beloved P1 in the standings. If this is gonna be a good race right now, I can feel it. Monza always seems to deliver, and I mean it may not have in F1 today. May have been a bit of a sleeper race.
What?
But I think today in FL you're gonna get a lot of entertainment. From what I've heard, I haven't watched the F1 race, but I've heard that it was kind of boring.
Okay.
But I mean, right now, I'm gonna be honest. We probably should have talked about it already, but we've got some slightly concerning bit of track layout in the pits, which we haven't talked about.
That is very true. Yeah, we should probably cover that. As you guys, by the way, know, there is many people driving it right now. But this is our pit stop here. You go under this hard sign in through these. We can actually follow Life Network as Life Network is doing the pit stop here. Boom. It's a really hard entry here into a wall tap. Boom. Around this, it's really easy to get stuck here. As you just go around here, try to drift. This part opens up a little bit more, so it's a bit easier. Still difficult. Wall tap. Boom. Another wall tap into this house here. Boom. And Chilo actually practicing it to do backwards. What the
That's
hell?
definitely a questionable strategy. I don't think that'll be allowed by race control. But here we are on the grid now. We see this huge amount of drivers.
Oh yeah.
All preparing. And can you run us through the grid right now?
Yeah, of course. Let me just get a camera ready. As I have so many cameras, I don't know which one to use. This should work. As we can see, bunch of people here on the grid. We have P1 Blipdash, P2 Onikaiser, P3 Paper Yoshi, and P4 is Iconos, P5 Mafioso, P6 Big Burp, Legendary A7 again in P7. What the hell? The
This guy
Martinitus.
loves that P7 spot.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Our Italian driver. Can he finish higher than P7 today? I guess we'll see. Also, we have news that Onidalas might be in spectator mode, but I don't know if we can help him. Maybe a heat reset can fix that, but if he,
I will.
yeah, we have
quickly
Martinez
do that.
P8, Chilovan 9th, oh sorry 8th. Then we have 56 Faxio in 9th. Yep.
You can see the leaderboard on the side of your screen. That shows the starting order. You got Gillo in 9th, Faxio in 10th. And we will get the grid reloaded just now.
Yes,
There we are. You can see the grid in all its glory once again.
True.
And Faxio, you know, we saw him in Vanway for that one race. Didn't quite perform. Blipdash also returned from his vacation, so he is currently in, I believe, what the Pelican Racing team with the likes of Yazar. So I don't know if it's Yazar is here today. He is in P14, just a few places
Ooh.
behind his teammate. But we saw
Yes.
him do well in quali last time, not so well in the race. He'll be wanting to flip that around, wanting to do well in the race today, of course. But Satomi, P11. I'll let you take away with the rest of our group.
12th is Mapeki, 13th is JH Dash, in 14 is Ichizar as mentioned. Then we have Gaber Live, P15, Life Network shaking in P16. He's ready to go. He's all filled up with energy here. As we have Ozone, P17, last of the quali 1, and Killerlol, who barely didn't make it into qualification 3 is what I was meant to say. Killerlol, P18. Dig 07 YouTube, P19. Iltizamor, P20. Then Track is P21. And last time, I believe he qualified really high last time, so it's a bit of a shocker to see him down here. Then Ferrari in P12, Oingt P23, Onitalas, Dylan Gamer, then we have Sandorus, 67 Foxio as well here. Then we have Omega Miss, Dead End, Adam ZG, Dark Robo, Lucy Goldie, Mateus Bre in a fancy car here, rocking the FL merch as well. Oh hell yeah! Then we have Mikox.
Alright, Reno. I'm gonna have to stop you there because we're gonna start now. Alright.
Okay.
We're gonna get this show started in just 15 seconds time. Good luck to all the drivers. We have 50 seconds until this gets started. 10 more seconds for these drivers. Last preparations will be being made mentally for these top drivers. Blipdash wanting to not succumb to the pressure of Onokaiser on that wall. One of the quickest drivers we have, Ikonos, trying to dive around the outside of Onokaiser to get into that tandem for P1. We see a few drivers going really deep. We see Gilo and Satomi in the background, but Blipdash is a man we need to focus on because he is outpacing the 4 drivers around him easily.
True, there is a back of
4.
four.
My god, Onokaiser is sending it though.
Yeah, going wide. That's gonna give Mafioso a free overtake here, as Mafioso is right now chilling in P4. He's chasing the guys in the front. For example, Onikaiser and
Faxio finds
Blipdash.
himself in P5.
Wait.
Wow.
Oh my,
Faxio
yeah.
in 5 positions already. This Pelican Racing lineup
and Blipdash.
may shock some drivers.
Blipdash.
Oh no!
He's suffering massive bump damage.
Blipdash is fading and fading fast. Oh no!
What happened?
I don't know, Reno. He just he was everything was going so well.
Yeah. Damn.
We got no coverage of it, unfortunately. I would love to see what happened there, maybe in some Discord server if he was recording, because that is a very costly mistake. I mean, he's lost 7 positions. He's trying to make it work on JH Dash, but it's not gonna be easy. And
It
that
will
has
not
actually
be
given
easy.
Mafiosa now. He's already finds himself in the podium positions after starting in P5, and Gilo as well in P5 after starting in P9. These Cookie Munchers drivers making the most of the opportunity of Blip Dash, making a fatal mistake.
Oh yeah, indeed. Very punishing stuff. As
But we
yeah.
will slowly see DRS being used by these drivers. I think. Okay, DRS is working. Martin got DRS. It's fine. Took us a while, but we got there eventually. Will
Good.
Mafiosa be close enough for DRS? He is on the start-finish straight. He'll be trying to get into Yoshi. It will be a risky one. He chooses not to take the tandem. Very, very smart decision from the Polish driver. He is not here just for the entire championship. That's why he may be taking a few. And in this case, I think it turned out pretty well. As Yoshi making big gains on Onekaiser. All mistake through that really tight chicane.
Ooh, oh,
These drivers
Onikaiser.
so close side by side.
Yeah, Onikaiser actually getting a little bit better exits so here. So Onikaiser a little bit actually pulling away from the two of them. You can actually see if we zoom in closer, Onikaiser just a tiny bit in the front here. But Paper Yoshi getting a better exit this time, and so they're side by side. So close by, going through the Parabolica here, last turn. And Paper Yoshi seems to be maybe getting a better exit here now, possibly. Oh no, they're just
He should
both,
do, but it's
both so dominant and so consistent.
so close on their pace. I mean, you see them
Indeed.
side by side, literally inside
Wow.
of each other into turn one. It could not be any closer than it is, and they have just done turn one identically, and they are both slowly escaping Mafiosa's grasp. 1.5 seconds the gap to the driver in P3. But Yoshi with a small mistake there, with the lead now changing round into Onekaiser's favor.
Yeah,
Yoshi hanging on barely. 5,200 splits for drivers. It is so close.
I think Yoshi's gonna have to let him go
Yoshi's
now
the
here.
wide. He will get DRS, I think. Yes.
Yeah, DRS.
Gets DRS, but so does Mafiosa behind. Yoshi covers it well. But Mafiosa will dive into tandem. Into
Oh,
the Parabolica.
What the hell?
Oh my. You see the lightning rod of Mafiosa. That's why he's on his screen. You see it side by side with Yoshi. He gets DRS ready again, but so does Yoshi. This will be a big decision for Mafiosa to make. He's unable to get into that tandem. And it's back to these two drivers, P1 and 2, side by side.
Damn. They just keep on cooking, man. In the meantime, it is Flipdash who has gotten into tandem. Yeah.
Wow.
And Voxicus! Oh no! Oh, unfortunate for our
Faxio
yeah.
will almost lose a position to P7. Martin, the driver in P6, will get into tandem. These two drivers now, this is very risky for Martin. If Faxio gets this well, he could get pushed. But both drivers seem to do it pretty well. Martin escapes for tandem, does get the DRS, does fly back into that tight tandem, into the Parabolica, into turn 11. This turn, so much variation, and you see the difference in exit speed. Martin went a little bit wide, does have a slight advantage in exit speed over Big Bub, our previous podium sitter a few races ago, trying his very best to get himself in for yet another podium, but he has a lot of work to do still.
Is it
And
correct?
hold on.
Wait, did Onikaiser disconnect?
Onekaiser, I think, disconnected.
Yeah.
I'm unaware if that's a quit or
I think it's
but
disconnected.
he is no longer online.
Yeah, it looks
He's
like
no
a
longer
disconnect.
on the server.
I believe he even bumped Mafioso with that.
Oh, maybe. That is very unfortunate. We never like to see a technical difficulty in the likes of any racing league, but especially here in a very unfortunate. He was one of our, yeah, I mean, he was trading that P1 position with Yoshi for the first almost 6 laps of this race, and it's
Yeah.
taken away from him really sadly.
Yeah, and now
Which-
Paper Yoshi is, I mean, he has this 5 second lead to just play around with and just be in the front here, just casually cruise around. He has nothing really to have to be worried about here, as all he has to do is just drive. He doesn't need to push it. There's 5 seconds of gap. He can drive and take the turns a little bit safer, because to make up 5 laps is gonna need a lot of pushing from Mafioso, which he is trying to do. He's trying to do that, and he's also by that trying to get away from Blipdash, who is not that far behind. He can barely see Mafioso in front of him. It is only a little bit under 2 second difference they both have to each other. So if Blipdash gets a really good run, a really good lap, and
Martin
Mafioso
behind them
a little
does
bit
have
slower.
DRS. You can see his
Oh.
rod into view. You see Martin trying his best to fight Blipdash for that bronze medal, for that podium position. He gets the DRS yet again after the Parabolica onto the start-finish straight. This turn 1 braking zone is tricky without DRS. This DRS
True.
speed boost making it even trickier, and we see a mistake, a big mistake,
Ooh!
a big mistake
What's
from the
behind
Alpic
them? What's
driver.
behind them? It's Turtle Chilo and Big Burp Tandem chasing them down now. Ooh, okay.
And these two
The tandem.
drivers, Gilo will be really wanting to catch up to Martin, will really be wanting to get into that DRS battle.
Indeed.
But like he has a lot of work to do still. 2.5 seconds is not easy. 2.1 seconds actually is not easy, and he still also has a little bit of pressure behind from Big Burb. But further ahead, Blip's slowly closing that gap down to 1.4 seconds now to Mafiosa. He is trying to make it down to 1.3 seconds.
Oh!
But Mafiosa, big mistake!
Mafiosa! What the hell?
Blipdash didn't even need DRS. Mafiosa is pulling out to get DRS onto
my.
the start finish straight to get that DRS boost into turn 1. How's his braking point? He needs to be careful. We've seen Martin make a huge mistake here. He doesn't make the same mistake, but it's currently a van wave 1-2.
Damn. Yeah, Van Wave currently cooking, but Mafioso is trying to really hold them off here. Bleepdash, it's unbelievable how he went from first to like P8, 9, and now he's battling for second again.
Oh.
Wow. I mean, wow.
Man, this guy's race is all over the place right now. It is definitely an exciting one to watch, to say the least.
Indeed.
Because he has been, I mean, we saw him in P8 at one point. Now we see him fighting for P2 yet again. And it's a tricky battle. You're fighting with not only a driver in P2, but the driver who's leading the championship right now by almost 100 points over his teammate who is currently leading this race, also with the fastest lap. Yoshi looking at a big point haul so far, but there's so much race left to play.
Oh yeah, and we haven't even like seen most of the people start to do pit stops yet, and the pit stops is gonna be the place that's just gonna make or break the race. As we covered the pit stop previously, it is really deadly. You do not want to get stuck there.
You do not want to get stuck there at all. It is deadly.
Ooh.
If you make even just the smallest of mistakes.
Oh, Blipdash is being forced out of the tandem. Wait, what is this?
Oh, hold on.
Did I?
What the hell?
No. Wait, it's moving down. Wait.
We need to get a camera on that right now.
No. That is unacceptable, guys. What?
What is this?
Yeah, we need to investigate. Let's see. Drone is moving there right now. Whoa. This does not look healthy, guys. It's what? Is there maybe I can fix something? Maybe there's a screw loose somewhere. I need to maybe I can fix it. Maybe, please. we need at least some warning signs out or something. I don't like this is. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what
Me
to
neither.
do.
It's all going wrong.
Yeah, this is. Oh hell no. Yeah, we can see as we're gonna see. There's gonna be mafioso coming through here now. Yeah, let's.
I mean, currently shouldn't be affecting the drivers. There's just a few pebbles on track, thankfully.
Yeah,
But
what?
we're gonna need to keep an eye on that. We're gonna need to
Yeah.
make sure nothing goes too catastrophically wrong.
It seems to be stable, but I don't trust it, man. I don't trust it, man. After some of the races we have, I have trust issues, man. It's.
I don't blame you. It's scary stuff. Scary stuff indeed.
Yeah, very.
We do now
Scary.
have a warning sign in place by race control.
Okay,
Just in case the drivers couldn't see the the bridge collapsing ahead. I think it's pretty clear to see right now. Hopefully it doesn't get worse.
Yeah.
But for now, we'll divert our attention back to this battle for P2. This is the battle that everyone is looking at right now.
Oh, and you can see
This
the warning
battle-
sign.
Yeah, that warning sign just letting the drivers know that a little bit of destruction is up ahead. Just in case they didn't notice all the debris on track. But that gap, 0.88 of a second right now, that is easily close enough for DRS. BoatLabs will get DRS behind. Down, crossing onto the 13th lap of this race, almost halfway through. And these drivers, yet again, go side by side into turn 1. But BoatLabs being forced out of tandem just about. Mafioso getting turned really, really well. BoatLabs not so much. And he is forced to be happy with P3 for now. But he does have the fastest lap of his teammate.
True. That fastest lap. How many points does fastest lap give actually?
That's 5 points right
That's
now.
5 points. Yeah, 5 points can actually go a long way.
Yeah, you know, these drivers are now hitting 1,000. 5 points may not sound like a lot. But 5 points can be the decider between a champion and being forgotten in the history books. So you never know what will happen towards the end of the season. So pushing for every last point you can get is desirable for all of these drivers.
Indeed.
But I'm very interested to see when a few of these top drivers will decide to pit. Currently, BoatLabs is struggling just a little bit to get into a comfortable tandem for P2. It's still really close. It's about 0.3 of a second, which one small mistake could cost yet again quite a lot of time for Blip, but he seems to be getting into a little bit of a flow state. He's slowly catching Mafioso, very, very slowly at that, but he's making progress nonetheless. Less than 0.2 now is the gap. As we see Pepe Yoshi not too far ahead, actually. You can see him just about on screen now. 2.2 seconds. Now splits P1 and P2. So I think probably a couple small mistakes from Yoshi as that gap now reduces even more.
What?
Down to under 2 seconds now.
Yeah, what? I remind you guys, that gap used to be 5 seconds. 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Then it dropped down to 4. And now it's under 2 seconds?
What is happening?
Oh, but Mafioso Big Mo. Blip Dash didn't get the nicest of the corners as well. And that's gonna extend the gap now back to 2.7 seconds. Yeah, almost 3 seconds. That's gonna be a big view moment for Paper Yoshi, as he can now take few more breaths in without being too scared. So that's gonna be...
Yeah, no, it's a lot of pressure when you've got those drivers breathing down your neck in a race. I mean, especially when that driver happens, it's definitely doesn't soften the pressure one bit.
Yeah.
But it's just something you've got to deal with in a championship so close, because Yoshi and Mafioso are direct rivals in this total championship.
True.
So he's definitely getting used to Mafioso being such a threat race in and race out. So You never know. Paper Yoshi so far just about managing to cope, but that gap is all over the place right now.
Yeah, and it has actually come down just a little bit. It used to be 3 seconds. Now it's already 2.2. 2.2. What is? I mean, yeah, Paper Yoshi can breathe a little bit, but not that much. Hello. It's not doesn't seem to be healthy for the gap as it is. Yeah, slowly coming down as it is. Mafioso and Bliptas just absolutely sending it. Like these guys are fighting like they are in like qualification 3 right now and absolutely sending to get those fastest times possible ever. Because Blipta is actually losing out a little bit.
Oh my!
But gets
that
DRS.
bridge looks that. We'll
Wait,
finish this battle first. This is so close between these two drivers yet again.
Yeah.
Times. This DRS chicken game that is being played. Whenever one of them makes a mistake, they make sure to preserve the damage and get
Ooh.
DRS soon later.
It's gonna be
And that in itself is a skill. Blip Dash with that
Ooh.
outside lock stop hitting it perfectly.
Oh my!
Now it actually takes the lead. Well, not the lead. Takes lead of this battle at least into that P2 position, making it yet again a Vanway 2. How long will it last this time? Not long at all. Oh my god!
Oh
Never
my
mind!
God. No way!
Never mind!
No
Mafiosa
way!
took P2 back for about 2 seconds before making a bigger mistake than he's made all race.
Yeah. Okay, let's check the bridge now, just in case. Just in case.
This bridge.
Okay.
It's looking a little wonky. A little wonkier.
It is looking a little bit. Okay, that is not looking healthy at all, guys. Oh no. Wait, how is Mafio's already seeing Blip Dash? What?
Mafioso just had the rest of the lap of his life, because that gap between Yoshi and Blip is closing as well. It's less than 3 seconds separates the top 3 right now. This race is definitely heating up with, we're only just about halfway through this race. 18 out of 29 laps in, and my god, it's all kicking off. These drivers could be entering a freeway battle for the lead of a race, which you always love to see in a race so high pressure as this one. We've seen so many mistakes on what Legendary described as an easier track than Zandvoort, but pushing it to the best of your ability, showing to be harder than it looks.
Oh yeah. Because they're all just doing
that bridge is unhealthy.
That bridge does not look normal, let's just say that much.
That's like these drivers, similar to how you're viewing them, use that third person camera to get a better view of that boat and the people around them. So that bridge will definitely be interacting with them, to say the least.
I don't think there's anything we can do to like stop this mess, this eternal doom coming our way. I hope it's safe, but maybe there's. I hope maybe the fences here can actually like hold on.
Oh, true.
Keep it. Wait, we might be safe though. We might be safe.
We just gotta hope that fencing can survive another 10 laps of the Italian Grand Prix, because that's how much we've got left, and that's a solid 10 to 12 minutes of racing, including the 2 pit stops that these drivers are still yet to make. And I mean, that's something we haven't mentioned, as Blip Dash is now in DRS range of his teammate.
Ooh.
These drivers should maybe start to work together to extend the gap to Mafioso, as Blip gets DRS, will join his teammate in the lead of this race into turn 1, both doing it so clean. You see the lap drivers around them not interacting with these leaders, but Blip Dash finds himself taking the lead of this race for now.
True. It might be. It is really beneficial for them to maintain this tandem now, because if Mafioso were to get close to them once again to get into the DRS range, then them being this massive unit, 2 guys together, it's gonna be way trickier to find that fresh air and to like maneuver around them with that DRS boost of a speed boost. So we can see, can Mafioso do anything here? No, he's not close enough. He's a bit too far. So that's gonna
He's
give
about-
Paper Yoshi and Blipdash some. Oh, but Paper Yoshi is really. Oh, he's
Very wide.
But he might just farm the DRS here.
Will
He might just take the
I don't
DRS.
think he does. He will
He
not.
doesn't. Ooh, that
Which
might be a
I think it's
mistake.
a little bit of a mistake.
Yeah.
Like Mafioso only needs 0.3 of a second. And if Yoshi makes a mistake, he gets pushed out of tandem, Mafioso will get that DRS. And that's what these drivers should be doing everything to prevent. Is they do extend the gap to Mafioso by just a little bit through turns 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
But it's
Maf-
so close.
It's getting dangerously close. It's he might even be able to get the next DRS here if Mafioso can keep this pace up. He's really cutting the corners here as much as he can. I think he's in DRS range. Range.
Mafioso the shark slowly chasing in on his prey.
Whoa!
He gets close enough now. Paper Yoshi with DRS. And Mafioso also with DRS. Is he trying to send it into Parabolica? He is. He's wide. He's wide. Yoshi's wide.
What the hell?
Both the
Nah.
championship contenders making huge mistakes, and Mafioso dives into the pits. And for
That's-
once, we want to keep an eye on this.
Oh yeah, let's get a camera view on this.
I will
Okay.
let you know
okay.
if anything happens at the front as we watch Mafioso. Preventing mistakes here is key. It is so
Yeah.
easy to smack yourself into a wall around this tight pit lane, but he has made it look easy.
True. And when comparing the hard pit stop to the easy pit stop, taking the hard pit stop really well can save you
Yoshi made a
like
mistake.
5
Reno.
seconds. What? Ain't no
Yoshi
way.
made a mistake.
Oh yeah.
He's now 2.4 seconds behind Blipdash. We missed it on stream, but you could see it on the leaderboard. 2.37, 2.685 the gap.
Ooh, yeah, let's check that out. He's now considerably behind. It's even hard to see the Blipdash in front of him. Like what's happening? Uh-oh.
Yeah, we've seen Yoshi making he had a 5-second lead at one point.
Yeah. And then he's just slowly throwing it away. But people are asking Mafioso and P9, but you also have to keep in mind he has done one pit and others hasn't. So that's why he's so down below. We just watched him do a pit stop. And before that pit stop, he was actually battling for the second. So for everybody tuning in right
Hold on,
now.
Race controller letting me know. We have a situation right now.
What? That doesn't sound.
That
Ah!
you know that bridge? You know that bridge? It has
I
fully
knew
gapped
the
stuff.
bridge. I knew that bridge. What
You don't
is-
know it anymore. This is a new bridge and it is not quite functioning.
It really isn't. Huh?
I mean, there's an L straight in the middle of the track.
It's fallen off. Okay,
L has fallen off.
this is not a laughing matter. This is not a laughing. like
This is serious, man.
it looks funny, but like we have a race on our hands, and this is absolutely awful here. As we're gonna actually see Mafioso try to attempt the same chicane here, and let's see what's the bridge gonna do to him. I really hope he can get by safely.
Over
And he
to the
does.
left.
Ooh, he
Does
That's
manage
really
to
good.
survive the bridge in the middle of the track.
Yeah. We
But
have
I mean, I'm taking a look at it.
Oh,
I think there's a
Killer Lol had a really bad bit entry here. He lost at least like 2 seconds there. He got stuck
you
behind
see
one of the
Omega
blocks.
miss the teammate of Blipdash
Yeah.
making a mistake in the background. Just showing how tricky this pit stop is and how Mafioso did so well to make it look so easy. There's Yoshi
Ooh.
again. This is what I was trying to talk about right now. There's a small gap that these drivers are trying to
Oh.
squeeze through on that regular racing line. Will gain these drivers just a little bit of time. But a
I
few drivers
see.
still making mistakes. I'm seeing Ferrari F15 making mistakes, slamming straight into the face of that bridge.
Oh, yeah.
But so far, it's close. It's gonna depend on the pits between Blip and Mafioso. I think Yoshi is making too many mistakes. That gap is just increasing and increasing. He once had a 5-second gap in his favor. Now he has a 4-second gap behind P1.
Yeah.
He's lost 10 seconds compared to his teammate.
He's gonna have to put all his faith and marbles on his teammate soon if this keeps up.
And
Because-
he may have to push so hard in the pit lane to try and have a go at staying ahead of Mafioso, but I don't yet.
Yeah, but
But-
it seems
oh
like
my
the
God,
van
it's
waves are
dangerous.
they're somehow managing. It the cookie
CCG not
munchers.
risking it.
Cookie munchers, I don't think they're gold done yet. There seems to be, thankfully, gladly, somehow an opening. So the racing line technically isn't obstructed. We can thankfully say that much. Thankfully not
And
obstructed.
I mean, I'm just glad. First of all, I'm glad we didn't have to. And second of all, I'm glad it didn't fall on top of anyone unless we have a driver squished underneath a bridge where I haven't seen any paramedics, so I think all the drivers are safe for now, but ultra pressed to anyone. Oh, Life Network! Look at the time he lost there.
Oh, that was really deadly. Oh no,
And
no,
that's
no.
that strategy that Vanwave are using currently, and
Ooh,
seems pretty punishing.
it does.
Oh my!
Paper Yoshi coming in.
And
He's
again?
actually Paper Yoshi going the other side this time actually. And we're gonna see Torito
Yoshi,
Chilo.
maybe.
He went the other way.
Oh, and Blipdash did his pit. He's 1.2 seconds behind Mafioso. Mafioso's
What?
in the net lead of this race,
Wait.
but it's so close. Get a
Oh, he's
camera
so
on
close.
This battle now.
Yeah, Whiplash is actually second down. Can he maybe get TRS on Mafioso? Let's see now.
Close.
Ooh, a little bit shaky. Oh, going for the better line here. That might help clear things up here. Get him a little bit closer. Going through the Parabolica, it's a really difficult turn to get all the braking radiuses and everything right, but he seems to manage. And
I mean, not easy. As we've seen so many times, so many people go wide. I mean, Paper Yoshi do it in synchronization,
true.
going wide on that Parabolica.
So yeah,
But
Mafioso
for now, it's
right now on
Mafioso versus
paper.
Blipdash.
On paper, he's first, but Blipdash behind him is not giving up. He's really close, and then after behind them is a little bit of a gap actually.
Should be Paper Yoshi, I think. I think Paper Yoshi will slot into that net P3 position.
True, Paper Yoshi actually going for a pit stop right now.
Yeah.
Big
mistake! Kill big mistake as well.
Another one!
Another one! What are we watching, Reno?
Oh,
What are we witnessing? We saw how clean Mafioso made it look easy. This is his championship rival making two huge mistakes.
Oh, this is not.
This is a race to forget for Yoshi. He had it looked done and dusted after about 5 laps. He had a 5-second lead. We saw Mafioso get given a 5-second lead last week, and he held it to a dominant win.
Yeah.
This week we see his championship rival get given the same scenario, and he's unable to convert, not even to a P2.
Ooh, yeah.
He's 9 seconds behind his teammate.
Oh no.
9 seconds. Gilo may be in for a shot at P3 here.
Okay, Turtle Giro is in the pit stop as well. We missed the hardest part of the pit stop, but you can always see how the rest of the pit stop goes for him. As his teammate is in for the pit stop as well, and I believe most people are going to have the pit this lap because they can't just really postpone it
diving
anymore.
into the pits. I think Yazar may have forgotten to do a pit, maybe.
Ooh,
He may be fine.
He may be fine.
I think he may be fine.
Let's see, where is Turtle Giro? He's done all his pits now.
No, Yazar is fine.
So Paper Yoshi,
Mafioso entering the pit lane now.
Okay.
Mafioso and Blips both in the pit lane right now. We need to watch.
Okay.
Oh, Blip, mistake!
Oh,
Blip,
no!
big mistake!
Oh, that's gonna cost him a
Blip
lot.
making a similar mistake to his teammate. And Mafioso will... Again, I think it'll be about a 5-second lead.
Yeah, he's
That
gonna
was
gain a lot
not
from
they.
that. Ooh.
Yoshi, I don't think made mistakes this time round. I'm interested to see why Gilo comes out in relativity to that second Vanwave driver as it is this race. I mean, he's the lead driver for Vanwave in the standings, but he's
Yeah, we
not
can.
the lead driver for Vanwave in this
True.
race. Nor was he last race before giving the podium position away to his teammate.
But it seems to be, yeah, he secured P3. He secured P3.
He
But that's good news for him.
just about manages it.
Yes,
And
sir.
it is P4 currently for Gilo, the top 4
True.
featuring only our top 2 teams.
Damn.
It couldn't be much closer between these 2 teams. Both incredible lineups of drivers. Gilo coming back after a long break from the league.
True.
But Mafiosa, it's back to ordinary business.
he
Like,
just keeps doing it.
When are we ever surprised to see this guy win? He was our first driver to become multiple race winner, and I believe he'll
Yeah.
become I think a 6th-time race winner now.
I do believe it is his 6th time now
Sixth
winning a
race
race in here.
Wins.
Monza FL. Wow. Okay, as the scoreboard starts looking a little bit weird now, as the checkered flag is not made to work with
Check
it.
flag.
Yes,
But
sir.
it is Mafiosa in P1, Blip Dash P2, and Paper Yoshi P3. A double podium for Vanway.
Dude,
But
that's-
I do believe point advantage goes to the Cookie Munchers.
Yes, because they do have that P4 with 32 Chilo. The 32 Chilo really clutching in. He gained did he start in P2? Or sorry, P4? Or where did Chilo?
Gilo started in P9, so and his
Ooh.
teammate Mafiosa started in P5, so big gains
Yeah.
for both the Cookie Muncher drivers. Incredible to see.
Truly one of the races of the season for Cookie Munchers, considering where they started versus all the other teams. So this is absolute Cookie Muncher domination, this race. I think it's fair to say. Even the pit stop looked so clean under their command. Just clean drifts all around. I didn't see any like major flaws. But I did hear some a few rumors going around that Paper Yoshi did not feel the greatest about this race. He was even considering that should he even show up for this one or not, because he wasn't just feeling the Monza. And we can really see that in this performance here today, that it was a little bit shaky. He kept losing that time out of nowhere. Maybe if he spectated him more thoroughly, could have seen where he kept losing those times with those little mistakes he must have done. There's no way Mafioso and Piptash just had that much of a higher average pace, but it could be. It could be.
I mean, Mafiosa definitely showed it rapid pace today. That
5-second
lead, most of it coming down to that mistake by Blip Dash on that final second pit stop. But that is the race, and we will have.
The race.
We should have a podium this time.
I hope so.
As we do have a podium getting started here. that as everyone. Oh my.
True.
You see all the beautiful cameras. 12th is Oink for Alpig. That team is struggling as of recently. Life now. Good race last race. P10 Icaros. P9 56 Faxio after a great qualifying. P8 Legendary A7 doing well from a poor quality. I'm losing track. P7 Killalol, P6 JH Dash, P5 Martinez, P4 32 Gilo, and P3 Paper Yoshi. So what he thought he would be able to convert a 5-second down to P3, and it's his teammate Blip Dash in P2 showing 101 points. And as always, who's surprised? Mafiosa P1 111 points for the Polish driver. What a race.
It's crazy he keeps doing that. I mean, we really need to get a word in with him, and I feel like congratulate him. Because
for sure. I mean, he's had a great race today.
True.
I will see what I can do to get him in here. As I mean, well, like that bridge. What happened there,
Yeah,
man?
that bridge. Oh, yes. I don't. Well, first we might do a press conference about it. Probably not. We'll just blame the contractors who built the bridge, and we move on. But we will be more careful next time, guys. We do not want this type of shenanigans just randomly happening out of nowhere. So it's a good thing the bridge actually hold on a little bit and didn't insta collapse, because that would have been big panic. So it's a good thing that happened the way it did. But yes.
I will see if he's. I'll see if I can get him in
Yeah.
a Discord VC. I think he's not banned from the Discord anymore, is he? I don't. I think he should be able to.
I hope so. So we are getting our booth slowly set up. The thing about we will do the interviews, but the thing is, every time the podium gets played, all my cameras TP to the podium, and to set all the cameras back up again to where they were before it. It takes some moving to do. So I'll try to get all that working as soon as possible here. Oh, man, did we have a crazy race here today? I'm a bit sorry for my camera work, because I have upgraded the setup a little bit and I did find some issues with it. So after resolving these issues, I think the next time the experience for our viewers will be even better than before. I'll try to see if I can fix the networking stuff, because it was a little bit flaky, but I don't think there's much I can do about it. I think it's just because I'm running 8 Minecraft, it starts bottlenecking somewhere. You know, basic stuff.
Yeah. It's that
Yeah,
definitely can be a little bit tricky on a on a poor RenoCast one PC. I'm trying my best to get. Yeah, I think we may just create. We will move to FL if that's okay. We'll move.
yeah,
Just
we can
quickly
move.
switch VC.
Yes, sir. We can move to FL to the boom bow.
And we'll get Mafiosa in here for an interview because he yet again.
But I believe the issue is
Uh,
he can't. I'm not sure he can talk in this VC, so you have to.
I think he should be able to. I think he's just muted. He's on deafen now.
Wait, I have
Oh.
to. Okay.
Hello,
Hey.
I
Mafiosa.
have press to talk.
Oh,
Hello, hello. Oh shit. Wait.
I mean, he's still getting over the may have had a bit too much champagne to drink on the podium. This guy's already
Yes,
going
exactly.
crazy.
No, because I had like on the same button I had pinged like binned it like GUI, voice chat GUI in Minecraft.
Oh.
Are you there? Like I can see you.
Oh, you can't. We're here. I see you.
Okay,
I think I should see you.
Yes, sir.
Shit, it's scary. Like you can break
Yeah,
neck.
We Reno had an incident before the
No, it's
qualifying.
safe, guys. It's
There
safe,
was
guys.
incident already.
No,
Yeah,
there wasn't. There wasn't.
Oh.
I mean, with not only for our commentator safety, but I mean, just over in the distance there, you can see the chaos of that bridge.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
how did you deal with that? Because that's definitely a scary thing to deal with in the middle of such a high tense race between you and Blipdash and Yoshi.
I mean, it's another day at work. Things falling down from the sky, just chilling, you know.
Like this guy,
Like every
and he's
weekend,
so
you
used
guys
to
should
winning.
really invest in safety.
We really
'Cause
should.
things are really falling down from the sky every time.
Like it's. I mean, we've had a couple races where we've been safe, but I mean, we've had a whole bridge collapse today. That's
Yeah,
never something
that's-
you want to see, but it's something you drivers have to deal with. Is it easy to adapt to random things like that going on? Can it throw off your mindset a little bit in such a heated battle? I want to know how you deal with it.
I mean, this bridge wasn't any obstacle, so I didn't even notice it.
Yeah. Oh my.
Didn't
I mean,
even
I did
notice it.
notice, but it didn't affect any of my lines. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
thankfully, yeah.
thankfully, yes.
did you take that riskier 2 block wide gap on the far right?
No. I'm not crazy yet.
I mean, we saw the two van wave drivers doing that strategy, probably gaining them a little bit of time on you, but they made enough mistakes overall across the race, especially Paper Yoshi feeling a bit under the weather today. Made quite a few mistakes. I mean, he had a 5-second lead about 5 laps in. We thought it was over.
Yeah, I mean, Kaiser did Soda Soccer move classic, and
Yeah,
I
no,
really
I
could
forgot about that.
I really couldn't avoid it. So
That
that's
is, yeah,
how I
that is
lost 5 seconds.
very unfortunate. But
And yeah, one wave drivers did a lot of mistakes, but I did even more. So I could I wasn't consistent at all today.
I don't think anyone was. I mean, we saw you and Yoshi make a synchronized mistake on the final turn of the track. That was fascinating to watch.
Yeah,
And I mean, you did well to claw back that gap to Blipdash to finally end up winning the race.
yeah. I mean the pit strat, bro. Like I did 5 minutes of practice entire track and like 30 minutes of practice the pit, and it
Oh
paid off.
my.
Like it paid off. I can lie. 2 perfect pits.
Yeah,
And,
we saw
I
how
gained a lot.
easy you made that pit look. We we saw how many mistakes your fellow drivers, honestly everyone. I think you and Gilo both had pretty decent pits, but Yoshi definitely struggled. Same with Blip on that second final pit, and it's kind of made it look like you absolutely dominated this race with another 5-second gap to P2.
Oh, that was that. I was like before the quali, I was like, yeah, Mafiosa domination may not bore the fans today.
Yeah, here we are.
I'm
We've got you
shocked.
back on stream, ready to take your throne on P1 yet again. I mean, I'm
True.
losing track of how many wins you have at this point. It's getting
I don't know either.
ridiculous.
No, like
1, 2, 3, 4.
I already accepted my fate. I was like Blip will win because he's faster. I can't keep up.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, cheats are magic, making magic.
True. I guess at this point, you truly deserve your throne for winning. So if you look into the building, there is a little little chair to sit
Oh.
on if you wanna just chill there.
Okay, I guess. And the burgers. Damn.
Yeah, well
the
fed,
food in
yeah.
there.
We spent all the budget on McDonald's instead of safety. So
That's okay.
but
I'm fine with that.
hopefully you enjoy your victorious feast as me and Rena close off the stream. But congrats yet again for winning yet another race. It feels like routine at this point, and hopefully
Yeah, I was
we-
like
we-
after the Zandvoort, oh, you're not doing interview with me. I was like, okay, yeah.
no, we got sick of
That's
you, but,
weird,
like,
bro. I was like,
P5 to P1, we couldn't ignore that. That was a crazy race.
True.
But thank you very much for
like
coming
I
on.
said, the patient is most important. Like I was like, I gave up everything. I gave up the tandem even with Iconos, and I was just waiting behind it. They just like one by one. It's always happening. Like I'm just chilling.
Blip had a great comeback, but he unable to close off for the win. You took advantage, gained even more points over Paper Yoshi in the standings. Congrats, and we'll see you in I think 2 weeks' time at which Grand Prix?
Guys, even the ceiling is like dripping. The water
Uh,
is dripping from the ceiling. It's so
What?
choked. Like
Okay, maybe. I see a water leak. Yep.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, we may. I'm gonna stand back over here. We'll wave goodbye to you, Mafiosa. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we have to evacuate from here. It's gonna collapse
Congrats,
any second. Like everything here.
and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time at Baku. Spooky stuff. Goodbye. Congrats. Finally, that guy's out of here. Oh my! Wow. Mafiosa is getting his 6th race win.
6? I mean,
This guy's
unbelievable.
crazy.
His win rate keeps going up by the day. I don't know how he
Like-
does that.
He's almost at a wait. Hold on. He's at a 43% win rate.
Jesus Christ, it's if he keeps this up, it's gonna be 50%, man. Half wins.
Yeah.
It's
If he wins the
That's
next 2
no
races,
joke.
then yeah,
damn.
he gets a 50% win rate, which is ridiculous in a league as stacked as this. I mean, we see consistently Yoshi bringing the fight. Gilo not quite putting the fight in today, but Blip Dash definitely pushed Mafiosa to his limit. I mean, Mafiosa had almost given up at one point. Thought Blip Dash had this race in control, but Mafiosa, with that 30 minutes of pit lane practice, being the deciding factor, I think,
Maybe.
between a win and a loss.
True, it
Between
did.
that 111 points and
It did save him a lot compared to the mistakes other drivers managed to do in the pit stop. So yeah.
for sure, he's definitely focused on what he needs to be focused on, and he's just kind of nuts, to be honest.
True. There is no denying it.
He's just
There is
kind of
no denying it.
crazy. Like this guy, expect us to be talking about him consistently for the rest of the season. I mean, he is firmly putting himself as favorite for this championship. But Yoshi and Gilo will chase him all the way to Abu Dhabi. I'm sure of it. And I mean, we've only got 10 races left of FL right now, which
Uh-oh.
we're over halfway through.
True.
Australia was our halfway point. Only 10 races remain. It feels like we had Bahrain only about 2 months ago. Yet here we are.
Wait.
It's all
been a
spicing
bit
up.
more than 2 weeks, or sorry, 2 months.
It's been a little more than 2 months. It's been
What?
about almost 6 months, I do believe.
Jeez.
Maybe 5 months. We've been driving to the peak of their abilities for so long now, and Mafiosa showing no signs of slowing down. But Yoshi may be feeling a little bit of pressure as these races go on, and he's unable to close that gap to Mafiosa, which is now over 100 points.
It is
I mean,
crazy,
bro.
yeah. But to be fair, Mafioso has raced more than Paper Yoshi so far. He has done more races. So Mafioso has he done
However,
all the
I will
races?
say he's technically on the website, on the BoatLabs on that website, will say Mafiosa's done 14 races, but that includes a 3-point total at Canada. So
Oh.
not really.
Okay.
But it's definitely it's definitely getting a lot more into Mafiosa's favor as the races go by. But we do have mulligans, which we will introduce, we will discuss going into the next few races as they start to be applied. But until then, I think we're just about done in Italy. This is
True.
we're done in Italy for the whole season now.
No more Italy. Next year coming back though, but maybe.
Only one race though. No
What?
more Imola. No more Imola.
Man.
Off the calendar next year. Very unfortunate. One of our most beautiful looking tracks being ripped away from us by the beautiful FI. But we will fight on, and we will see you again
True.
in 2 weeks' time for Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan, indeed.
Azerbaijan at the Baku City circuit. But until then, we'll see you next time, and have fun.
Yeah. Have fun, guys. Have fun as okay, I can't press that, but I need. Yeah, there is some setup stuff I need to switch. This stream was good way to learn stuff. But yeah, I saw you guys question marking me when I said 8 Minecrafts running at the same time. That is true. I wish I could show you guys how my main monitor looks like. I think I can. Better. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Learned a lot. Next time will be better. Trust. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bow bow.
How